Gunfreak Nation. I'm the president, TElectrik, and I want to know, are you armed? Okay? It ain't even got to be 5 o'clock in the morning. It could be 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the savage can indeed kick in your door. I want to know, are you prepared? Do you got what it takes to defend your life and your loved one's life, your family's life, okay? Now, I'm sick and tired of these goddamn savages running wild, just causing all kind of fucking havoc. I saw on the news the other day, a savage savagely attacked a family with a knife. Matter of fact, it was a couple, and he stabbed the guy to death. Okay? Now, if that guy would have had a gun, it was a dude and his girlfriend, right? Man and his woman. Stabbed the guy to death. They didn't do anything but not be armed. You feel me? I'm trying to adjust the lighting here. Listen. I don't know what's going on, but it seems every day it's getting worse. Every fucking day, man. And I'm just so sick and tired of these motherfucking savages that just feel like they could just take your life. You have to have the mindset. I'm not preaching violence. Don't get me wrong, YouTube. Don't get me wrong, you Christians or whatever. I'm not preaching violence. I'm preaching righteousness to be able to defend yourself. Righteous violence. When they bring violence on you, you can't turn the other cheek. You cannot do that. The only type of language these fucking savages understand is the language of brute force, of violence. The same type of violence they trying to inflict on you. Now, I'm really super pissed off. I've been pissed off, but I'm now really super pissed off because this shit has hit home. I had a nephew that was murdered at his own sister's birthday, which is my niece. You can't even go to a fucking birthday party and celebrate your sibling's birthday without fucking savages coming up in there starting shit. Listen, y'all. I need y'all to be armed, man. I'm so fucking tired of seeing people innocent ain't fucking with nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all now. You don't have to it's fucking allergies, man. You don't have to fuck with anybody. You can be minding your own business, be the most righteous person on earth. But these fucking savages will make it their business to attack you, to rape you, to murder you. Okay? We got killings that's happening every day across the whole country, all over the world. The murder of my nephew didn't even make the news. You know? So everything is not going to be reported. All crime is not going to be reported. You understand? Gunfreak Nation. Listen. Y'all got to arm up. The only way these fucking monsters, these fucking savages going to be stopped is as if you stop them. You have to be the first line of defense. Okay? You can't get on the phone. I'm not saying not call 911, but make sure that you grab your firearm first. And make sure that you are secure. Make sure you got your family in a secure place in your house if a home invasion happened. If you are out in the streets, make sure you have your concealed carry license. This guy literally was stabbed to death on the street by a crazy ass savage. No, it ain't our fault because this motherfucker didn't take his meds, his medicine. It's not our fault that his family didn't get him help. All we know is that we is not going to allow ourselves to become victims. And I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of... It was just another fucking home invasion just the other night, man. Not too far from where I stay. You know, they went up in there. They beat up the guy. Brutally beat him. He's in critical condition right now. They raped his woman. Raped his girlfriend. Brutally gang raped her. These fucking groups of fucking savages, man. These are fucking... Listen. I call them savages for a fucking reason. Because they don't give a fuck. They don't have no respect for human life. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about your kids. They don't give a fuck about your wife, your girlfriend. They don't care. They are fucking savages. Look what happened over in Israel. You got people that didn't have guns and they relied on the police there. And them fucking savages went from house to house, door to door, kicking in their fucking doors and murdering them people. And when they, locked their doors and stuff and they couldn't get in, guess what? They smoked them out. They started fires. They set fires to them people's homes. And over 1,000 people are dead now. I just feel bad, and my heart goes out to all those victims, man. And my heart, trust me, my heart also goes out to the innocent Palestinians over there that didn't have shit to do with Hamas. They didn't have shit to do with that, but they, unfortunately, they have to, they caught up in the crossfire now. Man, listen, you got to understand that we live in a wicked world. Everything and all ain't all, flowers and roses. We got sick, evil ass savages out there that wants to get the drop on you. You understand? That wants to torture you, that wants to rape you. Like the young lady in California was trying to be nice when a guy went up to her and was like, "Can I use your bathroom? I have to use your bathroom." And she let him in, and that was the worst mistake, that was the worst mistake of her life. Because he raped her, brutally raped her, put a knife up to her throat, and raped her. She's lucky she's alive. She's lucky she's alive. Oh my God, man, I'm telling y'all, man, something is in the air. And these fucking savages don't care. You have to love yourself enough to want to be armed, man. And I'm not saying, listen. I'm not saying go out and get a gun and all your problems is going to be solved and you're going to be invincible. No. That's the last thing. I would never say that. That's far from the truth. When you get your firearm, people, please, you have to train with it. You have to go to the range. You have to shoot it. You have to get self-defense ammunition, self-defense rounds, and make sure that your gun, your firearm, is compatible with that it shoot it fine. Ain't no hang-ups, no jams. You have to know all that. You got to be comfortable with that firearm. You got to make that firearm feel like, get comfortable with it as if it's merely an extension of your body, man. Because this particular tool right here can save your life. Fuck all that praying. Fuck all that. Well, I hope, the police get here in time and all that. And no disrespect to the religious people. But you already know. It says in the Bible. sell your cloak and buy a sword. Well, I'm telling you right now, sell some of your shit, your jewelry, whatever, and go get you a Scorpion, get you a Glock, get you whatever. Whatever that you can afford, make that shit work. Because these fucking demons, these fucking savages don't have a problem busting up in your house and making you beg for your life. And in the meantime, they bending you over and fucking you in your ass. You and your wife. You and your girlfriend. And then when they fuck you in your ass, they're going to make you get on your knees and beg for your fucking life. And they're going to stick their fucking nasty ass, sweaty ass, stinking ass dicks in your fucking mouth. No, I'm sick of this shit. My own nephew gunned down at his own sister's birthday party because some fucking savages went there to start shit. And when he told them motherfuckers to leave, I don't even want to. Listen, man. I'm beyond fucking pissed off, and I wish I would have been there. I wish I would have been there to have my nephew's back. And he had his CPL. You know, that shit wasn't supposed to went down that way, but these fucking savages, man. That's why I'm telling y'all right now. Never let a fucking savage get the drop on you. And if you have to pull your gun, you better make sure you use that motherfucker. Now, I say this. If you know that them savages is on you, you pull that goddamn gun, and you either, it's two things that's going to happen. When it come time for you to pull your gun, a lot of people be like, when it's time to pull it, use it. That ain't necessarily the case in all cases. Every situation is unique. You might want to hold a motherfucker at bay. You might want to pull that motherfucker and be like, motherfucker, you take one more step. You move the wrong way. You make one sudden move the wrong way, and I'm going to send your ass to Funky Town. You understand? I'm going to send your goddamn ass to Funky Town. You dig? But you don't never pull your gun and you drop it to the side. I want to... Oh, my God. I got so much in me right now that I got to get out, man. I got to get it off my chest. But all I know is that I love y'all, and y'all got to be safe out there, because some savages are out there, man. They're attacking people. They're raping people. They coming up in your house. They even getting you on the street, man. I was watching where they stopped at a stop sign in front of a car, jumped out with their guns, and dragged the people out of their cars and pistol whipped them and robbed them. So I need y'all to be prepared. I need y'all to be savage ready. Okay? Look at the people once again over in Israel. Israel's supposed to be like the premier country that's supposed to be savage ready against them fucking terrorists. Even they got they got caught off guard, and believe it or not, you would think that Israel would have it where it's mandatory for all their citizens to be armed. You know, what they up against, right? Nah, man, them people got slaughtered because they was waiting on the police that never came. You cannot depend on no government to protect you, okay? You cannot depend on no police. Police are not crime fighters. They're more so crime responders. They there after the fact. You know, so if you one of them people that, oh, okay, somebody breaking in, I hear somebody, trying to kick the door in, let me call the police and pray and hope that they get there in time. Or else you in a world of trouble. No, don't be that person. Take that shit. Put that responsibility in your own hands. You feel me? In your own hands. And be ready to handle your business. Because if you don't, You're going to end up another victim. You're going to end up another statistic. Okay? You're going to end up being raped. You're going to end up being tortured. You're going to end up having your life stolen. They're not here to take your valuables anymore. They're here to take your life, to steal your soul. I don't know what's going to come, man. People are dropping like flies, man. You understand? And I've had death come to my family many, many, many times. Multiple times. But they all died from health issues. But to have one of them life be stolen from them, murdered, it hits different, man. And I don't never want any one of y'all to feel that kind of hurt, to feel that kind of pain, and to feel that kind of anger, man. So I need y'all to be prepared. It's the days of just getting your gun. It's bigger than that. You got to know what to do. Like I say, your biggest weapon, it ain't this. This is just merely a tool. Your biggest weapon is your mind. You got to have that mindset. You got to have the frame of mind. you got to be able to see some shit or predict a savage situation before that shit even go down. Before it even go down, you got to be like, what if this shit go left? What is my contingency plans? How can I remove myself from this situation before it escalates to that situation? You understand? You have to be ready. That's called being savage ready. If you are in a situation where you bumping heads with a fucking savage, don't do all that back and forth with the words and arguing and all that shit. Remove yourself from that situation. Don't even let it get from point A to point B. Okay? Get the fuck out of there. Because I guarantee you got more to lose than that goddamn savage does. But if you let that fucking savage get into your head and you get into your feelings, you get into your emotions, you don't lost. You don't lost. Because I guarantee you, if you have to use your funky town sender first, 9 out of 10, these anti-gun politicians, they're going to try to lock you up. You understand? You use that motherfucker when your life is in imminent danger, or somebody else's life is in imminent danger, and you're trying to save a life. That's the only way you utilize that funky town sender. You understand? And there ain't nothing wrong with pulling it and aiming it at a fucking savage and watching his every fucking move. Motherfucker, you reach in your pockets. Motherfucker, you take one more step. I'm going to send your stinking ass to Funky Town. That's called using your weapon as a deterrent. And if they violate your orders and they make a sudden move and they reaching in their pocket, they reaching in their waistband, they taking a step toward you, then you let them motherfuckers have. You send them motherfuckers to Funky Town. You send they motherfucking asses to Funky Town, because guess what? If a motherfucker know that you got your Funky Town sender tool, your gun aimed at them, and they still trying to get to their gun or weapon or whatever, and they coming at you, that's a crazy motherfucker. And 9 out of 10, if you let them overpower you, they're gonna kill you with your own weapon. I love y'all so much, man. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to any one of y'all. You hear me? Y'all don't deserve that, man. But you got people, you got savages out there that's evil, and all they want to do is just stir up shit. All they want to do is antagonize us. All they want to do is murder us, man. All they want to do is make us victims. And we can't be no victims, Gunfreak Nation. By no means, I'm not telling nobody to go get a gun and go out there and go for bad. You know, I'm not telling nobody to go out there and be no vigilante. I'm telling you that when they bring the fight to you, you take that fight right back to their ass. You be prepared. You hope for the best, but you be prepared for the worst. Because they will come at you. Ain't no telling when or where. Them motherfucking savages will strike when you least expect it. And you need to be prepared for that. We are living at this is like war. Okay? This is like fucking war. I'm just sick of this, man. Every day I'm seeing murders, rapes, just senseless fucking violence, man. My nephew ain't even in the earth yet, man. He ain't even been buried yet, and they ain't even caught them motherfucking savages yet that done that to him. You know, I want to say a lot of shit, but it ain't smart to say a lot of shit on social media. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that. But I don't want y'all to ever feel the pain of losing someone, that's supposed to be here right now. 32 years old, my nephew had a long life ahead of him, man. And, to be taken out by not one savage, but two fucking savages, man. Like I said, I wish I would have been there to back my nephew up. GunFreak Nation, man, I love y'all and appreciate y'all. You'll never know how much I really do care. But I don't want y'all to be no victims. When them savages come for you, you take the fight to them. Don't lay down and become a victim. Please don't. Love yourself enough. Love your family enough. Love your loved ones enough to put up the fight and put up a good fight, man, because the devil is real, the devil is alive, and the devil is out there. And he come in the form of these fucking savages, man, that don't have a problem taking your life. You understand? GunFreak Nation, I love y'all. Y'all stay armed. Stay responsible with your firearms. Stay righteous. And be ready to send a goddamn savage to Funky Town. I hate him. God bless you, GunFreak Nation. Salute.